Bill Davis is a gardener in town, and he's definitely got a green thumb. And in this segment, he's going to share a trade secret with you that will help enrich your garden's soil.
Yeah, we're going to mix up this stuff. Look at this stuff. Look how nice that stuff is, you know. It's so good. This is the stuff that feeds the plants.
4 ingredients enrich the soil in Bill's garden: compost, peat moss, wood ash, and lime. But before we start planting, we need a plan.
So I'm setting myself up a game plan here. I know what my vegetables look like, but I use different varieties of tomatoes. I use different varieties of zucchini. So I might know it's zucchini, but I'm not sure what type it is.
This plan helps Bill identify his varieties. Next, we learn that soaking our seeds overnight helps them to germinate.
Let's show you how much they swell up. It's swelled up twice the size. Here's a wax bean that I soaked, and here's one that hasn't been soaked.
Now that the bean seeds are soaked, it's time to put them in the soil.
Make a little line. Open up a little bit deeper. Your seed packages will tell you how far to space it apart, how deep to go. So I'm going to space these about an inch apart. Cover them back up. Pat it down.
The green beans get a little more space.
Some seeds won't germinate and pop up. I take an area and just put a whole bunch together in one spot. Cover it up. And that way, if any of these don't pop up, you can pull out these and stick them into the voided spots there. Nice worm.
Following the plan, Bill measures out his rows and pathways.
Take a straight line going across the garden.
Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, now we're gardening with Bill. Straight lines and creative use of materials are used to grow cucumbers.
Now this is sidewalk reinforcement bar. The openings are so wide that the cucumbers can go hang on this and help support it and help keep the cucumbers from overtaking the whole garden.
The twine Bill uses is organic and can just be snipped off in the fall and decompose in the soil.
If you know anybody that does construction, they're always throwing metal pipes out into the dumpster there. You can buy this stuff at your hardware stores. I like to get it for free though.
Now it's time for Bill's special blend, starting with the main ingredient, compost. Basically, it's just leaves, grass clippings, and food scraps.
This takes a little more work to do it this way, but this is the technique that I've been doing for around 25 years. Shovel full of peat moss, large handful of wood ash, small handful of lime. I slowly mix up the dirt with the compost.
Small hills raise up the roots beneath the soil. The heat helps them to grow. Think of the plants as a mini factory.
Plants go through a process called transpiration. And let's figure it as a factory. The more heat it gets, the more sun it gets, the more it wants to draw the water. But the plants will be going into a little bit of shock when you're first planting them.
That's why it's best to plant on cooler, overcast days. And when you do,
drop it in there. Now don't be afraid to go up high on the plant.
Now, gardening can be a lot of hard work, but for Bill Davis, it's a lot of fun. And when he gets out into his garden, life is good. Hey, Bill, that's for the next lesson. All right. Reporting for E-Awakening, I'm Dan Brolin. Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, now we're gardening with Bill. We're gardening
Gardening with Bill.